Hi, it's Jamie Anderson, and in this lesson I'm going to talk about how you know when to change chords. That's a question I get from a lot of beginners. Jamie, I just see a whole row of chords, I don't know when to change them, and it doesn't seem to fit with what I'm singing. Well, here are some clues, alright? For the most part, when you're playing a song, find a picking pattern or a strum pattern that's comfortable for you. Play through that whole strum pattern or that whole picking pattern for each chord. Sometimes you play it 2 times through. And there are some rare occasions where you're playing a half measure. The key is not to change in the middle of that pattern. So I'll give you an example. So if I was playing Where Have All the Flowers Gone, I'm going to use this picking pattern. Bass, 3, 2, 1, bass, 3, 2, 1. That's the whole pattern. And I'm going to play that pattern for each chord. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Okay, so I wasn't looking at where the chord appears in the song, you know, what word it's over. That's not always reliable. Sometimes it is. But sometimes your printer sort of puts it a little off to the side. Sometimes the person putting together the words and the chords doesn't get it exactly where the change should be. It's really about the rhythm of the song. So that's why, for the most part, you want to do a full picking pattern or a full strum pattern before you change chords. Now there are exceptions, and I'll show you those in just a minute. But let me do that again and see if you can hear where those changes are. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. So if I tried to change that before the picking pattern was done, it would sound kind of herky-jerky. And let's see if I can do that. Sometimes I can't play bad purposely. So here we go. Where have all the flowers gone? Long Anyway, you get the idea. So try to do the whole pattern. There are times when you will want to do part of the pattern, but that doesn't happen very often. So if you're not sure, do at least the full pattern through for each chord that you're playing. I'll give you another example. Now this is the circle game, and there's one part in this song that has half measures. I'm going to use the same picking pattern, and it's on the last line of the verse. Tearful at the falling of a star. Could you hear where those half measures are? So what I did was I divided the picking pattern in half to get the half measure. So instead of playing this, I'm only playing this because that's just 2 beats. 1 and 2 and. So I'll play that line again. Tearful at the falling of a star. Alright, so don't change before that picking pattern is done unless it's a half a measure, and in that case you want to divide the picking pattern exactly in half. You can do that with strums too. So if I was going to play this strum, down, down, up, down, down, up, that can also be divided in half. Here is half a measure, down, down, up. So I'm going to do that same portion of circle game. And tearful at the falling of a star. So again, don't go by where the letter appears with the lyrics. Like I said, sometimes that can be reliable, but not always. For the most part, you want to do the full pattern before you change. There you go. There are some clues. It also helps to learn a song all the way through. Maybe you've got a friend that can listen to when you make changes. Even if that friend doesn't play guitar, even if they're a piano player, then they can probably still hear where the changes should happen. And also I should say that if you're new to the guitar or new to singing, or if you haven't had much live music in your life in general, you may not have developed the ear to know when you should change chords. And that's something that comes with practice. I know it's really frustrating right now because people keep saying, well, you should have changed chords then. Well, How do I know? It's all about the practice. So choose one of these simpler songs here at my channel and really study it and learn to play it. Make sure you play the picking pattern all the way through, at least once, twice, sometimes 3 times. Same with strum patterns. There you go. Be sure to check out my other lessons. I've got lots of them here at my YouTube channel. Go to jamieanderson.com if you want to find out more about my music. If you want to support what I do, you can buy me a coffee at ko-fi.com. I'll put a link somewhere in this video or underneath the video. Thanks for tuning in.